Hello and welcome back to the Magical Man Cave. My name's Neil, I'm going to be your magical host, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about a new table that I've got for my Magical Man Cave. And it's a fairly small space, so I needed something fairly small that would fit in here, and also something that would fit with the aesthetic, because not everything will. It needs to look old, it needs to look grungy, it needs to look probably used and maybe even made of wood or natural materials. So if I just went into IKEA and picked something up, that wouldn't work very well. So I needed something that was going to be used, and I'm going to show off exactly what I've got. So here it is. This is my coffee table. Sorry about the floor, I haven't finished that yet. And ignore the remote controls as well. That one's for my fireplace and that one's for the Fire TV. But this is my coffee table with the chessboard all set out on it. It's also got a drawer there, which is really handy, and it is quite small. So for the space, it's perfect, and it just allows me to put my drinks on it on these totally original Gobble In coasters, which I love. They're from Two Fat Blokes Emporium, and they are custom beer mats that I had printed specifically for the Gobble In. So that's my new coffee table. What do you think? So the thing with coffee tables is that they need to fit the aesthetic. They need to be the right size, and they also need to fit with the sorts of decorations that you want to have in your man cave. So if you've got a fairly large man cave, you can get away with a larger coffee table. For this space, because it's basically a single garage converted into a man cave, I needed something fairly small. I went on Facebook Marketplace and I found this coffee table for only 15 quid, which I thought was an amazing bargain. A quid, by the way, is a UK colloquialism for a pound, just in case you missed that. So for £15 I got this, I think it's a Mexicana design, and it's made of pine. It is a bit scratched up. The guy that I bought it from had 5 cats. I'm hoping it hasn't peed on any of these things, but they haven't scratched the legs too badly. The top is a little bit beaten up, but that's okay. I really don't mind that too much. It's in fairly good condition. It's not stained or anything. It doesn't look dirty. The drawer works, which I did test out, and it's actually fine. And it's also got quite a lot of space in there for games and that sort of stuff, including the chessboard that has already been set up on top of here. When I say already set up, I set it up myself, so you know, it didn't come pre-set up. That would be really difficult to transport. I'm waffling, I know. Let's get on to actually having a look at it and seeing what it's all like. Okay, so it's got 4 legs. Isn't that nice? Lovely. Now, if all you're looking for is a table that will be big enough for your game board, for a board game, something like the Castle Ravenloft board game, which I've reviewed up here, probably wouldn't fit on this table, so it's not really going to work. But I have looked at other tables of this sort of size before. So I have been to a charity shop just before Christmas and I saw this table for £35, which I thought was a pretty good deal. But it didn't have the drawer, and it wasn't quite as utilitarian as I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a bit more useful and just a little bit bigger as well. So I think that this is a great table. What do you think? Please let me know down in the comments. I'll see you again next time with some more magical awesomeness. But until next time, as always,
stay magical.